is 7th day of June 2025. Welcome to the Lord Aboga TV newspaper review. Straight away we start by the Daily Nation, whereby the main headline reads, How Ruto Tamed Raila. The Daily Nation goes ahead and writes, after winning over veteran opposition leader Raila Odinga last year, President Ruto turned on charm with jobs, goodies and tours to tighten his hold on the broad-based government and disarm critics like Siaya Governor James Orengo, even as Orengo party struggles with identity crisis. Dilemma, Raila party grappling with tension between political survival and ideological purity. Now today, President William Samoei Ruto is a darling to most of ODM elected members of parliament, elected senators, elected governors, and elected member of county assemblies. Now, you know, it is like a proverb that buy Raila Amolo Odinga, get ODM for free. The Raila Odinga we used to know, who used to criticize President William Samoei Ruto-led administration, nowadays he is all over with the praises to President William Samoei Ruto. The critics that we used to know, like John Mbadi to President William Samoei Ruto's administration, are today praising President William Samoei Ruto day and night. I saw Finance Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi at Kapseret for the so-called economic empowerment ceremony. Now, I saw Mbadi praising President William Samoei Ruto and committing that all Luos are fully behind President William Samoei Ruto in his 2027 re-election bid.
Rais alikuja Homa Bay kwa madaraka. Si watu wetu walilala kwa uwanja. Wajaluo wakikupenda wanakupenda. Hakuna maneno ingine. Na tumeamua tunampenda kwa sababu ya kitendo chake. Vile anachapa kazi. Vile tunaona ameanza kuchapa kazi kwetu. Na hapo ndiye tuko, hatutoki. Sisi kama Wajaluo tunasema tumekaa nje pia ya kutosha. Sisi pia tunataka kusikia warmth ya serikali. Na tumeingia na kichwa, hatutatoka. Sasa tunatoka namna gani? Na sisi ndiye tunachunga pesa. Hata mshahara yote wale wanakula mshahara ya Kenya mzima, hata president mwenyewe mimi ndiye ninaweka sei ndiye apate mshahara. Nikikataa kuweka sei hata rais hawezi pata mshahara. Hata Oscar Sudi hawezi pata mshahara. Kwa hivyo mimi nasema, na vile tunasema kwetu, sijachaguliwa kuserve our people. Nimechaguliwa kwa hii kazi ni serve Kenya mzima. Fairness, equity is what we are calling for. Just the same way some people have roads up to their homes, we want roads everywhere in the country of Kenya. Nilisema wakati nilikuja kwa mazishi ya mama wa Changula, speaker wetu, kuna watu wengine wako na barabara mpaka kwa bedroom yao, na hiyo si mbaya. Hiyo ni haki yao. Kila mtu inatakikana kuwe na barabara mpaka bedroom yake. Lakini kuna wengine wanateseka. Inatakikana mruhusu wengine pia wapate barabara.
Now I don't understand how Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga will come to the public and declare that President William Samoei Ruto is the best that Kenya has ever had. Therefore, he deserves a re-election. I don't know how Raila Amolo Odinga is going to do that, because it is the very, very Raila Amolo Odinga who was telling us before that President William Samoei Ruto has taken the Kenya people to the dogs. I have not seen anything much that has changed since Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga joined government, apart from his cronies being rewarded by different government roles. There is nothing that President William Samoei Ruto has done directly to the people of Kenya that deserves Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga and his right-hand men to sing day and night praises to the Kenya Kwanza-led administration, an administration that they have been criticizing day and night before the so-called broad-based government arrangement. President William Samoei Ruto, on that kudos. Hapo naye President William Samoei Ruto alijaribu kucheza siasa. Alijaribu kuchezea ODM siasa, na hiyo siasa ikanasa watu wa ODM live and direct. It is the very President William Samoei Ruto who was telling us before 2024 that there is nothing like nusu mkate. There is not going to be anything like half government to Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. The Gen Z protest, President William Samoei Ruto alikamatiwa chini, ikabidi lazima atafute Raila. And the only way for President William Samoei Ruto's survival was to accommodate ODM in government. Because Rigathi Gachagua from the word go was showing rebellion to President William Samoei Ruto. So the only solution yenye President William Samoei Ruto alikuwa nayo was to look for Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, so that in one or another he can share the government with him, for him to continue with his administration, at least peacefully. The moment kilele kidogo imepungua kidogo, despite the fact that Rigathi Gachagua is clearly punching hard to President William Samoei Ruto-led administration, but pressure at least imerudi chini kidogo, because Rigathi Gachagua doesn't have a good number of elected leaders, both in parliament and in senate. So, kelele haiko mingi sana. Unlike Raila Amolo Odinga, when he is at the opposition and hungry there, watu ODM huwa wanavuruga, especially in parliament huwa wanavuruga. But as it stands today, opposition and government, one thing, they're just but seconding one another in conducting government business. There is nothing like opposition. Everything that the government brings to parliament, it is directly supported by parliament and the opposition in equal measures. In parliament today, you cannot differentiate who is in government and who is in opposition. I think hapo kidogo heko kwa Rais William Samoei Ruto, hapo amecheza siasa vizuri in containing Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. As you can see today, Raila Amolo Odinga is very silent. No critics. No criticizing anything that government does, whether wrong or right. Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga is very comfortable because he has been included in government. I think that is what we have onto the Daily Nation. Straight away we move on to the Standard, where the main headline reads, America's implosion. That is in regards to President Donald J. Trump and his close crony, Elon Musk. The Standard goes ahead and writes, when the world's richest man goes to war with the world's most powerful man, the shockwaves are felt far beyond America's shores. Only unlikely allies who together engineered some of the most disruptive and divisive policies in modern history. Elon Musk and Donald Trump have turned on each other with venomous intensity. What began as policy disagreement has spiraled into an extraordinary public feud marked by threats, betrayal, and explosive allegations that hint at sleaze, unchecked ambition, and systemic corruption. I think maneno ya Donald Trump venye inaendelea na Elon Musk is just what happened between President William Samoei Ruto and his former deputy president Rigathi Gachagua. Elon Musk anasema when he was supporting Donald Trump, he didn't sign any contract. They didn't put in writing any agreement. The same thing yenye Rigathi Gachagua huwa anasema, he trusted President William Samoei Ruto. Same thing, Elon Musk trusted Donald Trump. But to saddening part of it is that Elon Musk feels betrayed by Donald Trump. For instance, Donald Trump tweeted, the easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's governmental subsidies and contracts. I was always surprised that Biden didn't do it. Elon Musk goes ahead and answered, in light with the president's statement about cancellation of government contracts, SpaceX will begin decommissioning its Dragon spacecraft immediately. Again, Elon Musk tweeted, the Trump tariffs will cause a recession in the second half of this year. Hapo ni big boys wanapigana, the most powerful man on earth and the most richest man on earth. Wanasukumana hapo kidogo kidogo. Let's see how it is going to unfold. But I think kidogo kidogo wataitana waseme kama wazee, wakae kwa meza, watatue, wajue shida ilikuwa hapa, Trump ulikosea hapa, Elon ulikosea hapa. And with in due course of time, they'll again be back together. That is just but my take. Again, onto the Standard. Among the headline rights, questions linger on Ruto Nyanza foray. The Standard goes ahead and writes, as the president and his ally Raila Amolo Odinga placate Nyanza residents are uncomfortable with some projects. I think up to that juncture, we don't have much onto our newspaper review. For you who are watching and have subscribed onto this channel, thank you very much. For you who has not subscribed, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel at Lord Aboga TV. Remember to press the notification bell so that when you come up with this interesting political and governance content, YouTube will automatically notify you. Till next time, goodbye.